Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Coach JB. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We talk about health, alignment, and mindset. I'm Coach JB, your top health and mindset coach in the world, the host of the jvimpacts podcast. But before you do anything, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for updates around health, alignment, and of course, mindset. Now, I'm a vibrational alignment expert, finding my vibrational alignment in 2017 and following my dreams of helping people all over the world achieve their vibrational alignment. Now, today I want to talk about something very near and dear to my heart. Does the secret work? The secret has been around for a long time. It's sold 30 million copies. It is listened to all over the world. It has been touched so many lives. It has impacted people through thoughts becoming things. Now, the concept of the secret is thoughts become things. Now, does the secret work? That's the question. And why most people fail when it comes to the secret. From my perspective, the secret is remarkable. It helps people access the awareness that your thoughts become things. So what I'll do is in the link down below, I'm going to link the link to the secret. I'd highly recommend it. It's on YouTube. You can get the book, you can get the DVD. It's relevant today. Now, the secret talks about your thoughts becoming things. Now, why, if your thoughts become things, why do most people fail at this? And why does 1% of the population own 97% of the wealth? Now let's go backwards 13 years. I was waking up from an attempted suicide, negative money in my account, couldn't take care of my 3-year-old daughter, had lost a business and was getting divorced. Now what I realized in that moment from a phone call from my mom, 48 hours later after my attempted suicide, she said to me, "You need to get a book called The Secret." So I feverishly rushed over. If you want to hear the story, it's the book Roids to Riches, R-O-I-D-S, to Riches on Amazon. I tell the full story. Now, I rushed over to Barnes & Noble's. I bought the book. It had the DVD. And as I sat there, conceptually, I understood quickly that my thoughts had driven every action and behavior that created the current reality around me that pushed me to suicide. So I thought in that moment that if I could just change my thoughts, I could change my world. And so that's all I had. I had nothing, no money. I had a divorce happening. I couldn't take care of my 3-year-old daughter. I had lost a business, let a bunch of people down. I had to move back in with my parents at 31 years old. And all I had is my I am affirmations. And so I started to think about the way I wanted my life to be, futuristically. Vision boards every 6 months. 6 months turned into a year turned into 5 years, 5 years turned into 10 years. Now, 13 years later, I went from being a drug addict, suffering from an opiate addiction, a failed attempt at suicide, not being able to take care of my 3-year-old daughter, getting divorced, losing a business, to a CEO, writing 2 books, graduating with my 4-year degree, graduating in executive banking school, moving up to vice president, an executive vice president of a large nonprofit organization, jumping out of corporate America to start the jvimpacts podcast, as now one of the top podcasts in self-help and motivation on Spotify, to now being a vibrational alignment coach, owning CEO of 3T Fitness, 3T Warrior Labs, and a production company as well. Now, I did all this through thoughts. Now, if I was able to do this through my thoughts, then why are most people not successful when they conceptually understand the secret? Here's why. Here's the secret to the secret. Is that when a thought goes into the mind, from our conscious mind, your rationale mind, your 5% of your mind, it goes into your subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind has been programmed since you were a very young child. From 1 to 7 years old, you don't have a conscious mind. You only have a subconscious mind. And so your brain's developing from the back to the front. So your subconscious mind is taking in information, creating the patterns, addictions, belief systems, connection to your higher self, your intuition. So when you get older, some of the stuff you're dealing with right now is based on subconscious mind programming. And a lot of the activities that you do and behaviors you have are unconscious behaviors. Now, here's why most people conceptually understand the secret, and most people don't see the success from their thoughts becoming things. There's one major point that people are missing, and this is the secret to the secret. Being able to manage what we call resistance. Resistance is a powerful, powerful thing that comes up that takes that thought of the positive point of where you want to go and pushes it away from your positive point. And it creates massive amounts of resistance and noise. And what happens is that thought that you had now becomes resistance to something else, and it becomes a different thought unconsciously. And you're actually focused on all the reasons why you can't get in there when you think, because your vision board's in front of you, that you're focused on it. But every time you focus on your vision board, you go into the same patterns, addictions, behaviors with a new thought, and it goes back to resistance, and you're blocking the abundance from coming to you. Now, managing resistance is one of the hardest things to do, and that's why it doesn't work for most people. So I teach people how to manage resistance. There's many different facets to manage resistance. Do you think I got resistance when I walked away from a high-paid vice president job, retention bonus, 401k, to jump into a vibrational alignment path to impact someone's life every day, to risk everything in my life, to start a company that changes people's life and shows them the awareness and power they have inside of them to accomplish great things? There's been massive amounts of resistance, but I've been able to manage it, and I didn't even know what I was doing the first 11 years. I just knew that because of my circumstances and because of my desperation, that my positive point was so strong that I didn't allow resistance in. I stayed focused on it. But now that I have the awareness of resistance, I'm able to manifest, shape, and mold my reality. So resistance is why most people fail with the secret. So I just want to share that with you guys. Resistance is a key thing to manage that. If you ever need help managing resistance, go to the link in the YouTube channel here. I have a vibrational alignment mastermind where you can join and you can learn how I manage resistance, and to join a group of people working together as a mastermind the next year to accomplish the one thing that you want to accomplish, and learning how to get over that fear and attack that one thing. I'm very excited to continue to bring these topics to you guys around vibrational alignment, around manifestation, around energy, around vibration, around health, around gut health, and really connecting your gut to your brain. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. Don't forget to check out my podcast, the JV Impacts Podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to you in a bit.